Have you ever wondered about the depths of feminine power that lies beyond the shadows? And no, this video isn't about witchcraft or anything like that. It's about the power of dark feminine energy. Today we're going to be exploring the dark realm of dark feminine energy, and I'm going to be unveiling the wisdom, the strength and transformative potential. Dark feminine energy isn't all that it sounds that it is. I know when we hear the word dark, anything to do with dark, we feel, oh my gosh, it's going to be satanic or devilish or something like that, and it's nothing like that. As a feminine, as a woman, there's different types of femininity and feminine energy. We have light feminine energy and we have dark feminine energy, and both of them are needed. Both of them are needed to make us into the women that we need to be. For too long, the darker sides of femininity have been suppressed, feared, or misunderstood. But within these shadows lies a wellspring of power, a force that can help us reclaim our sovereignty, tap into our intuition, and embrace the full spectrum of our identities as women. It's only been recent since I've understood the dark side of femininity, because I've always wanted to be this
feminine, energetic, nicely spoken, kind woman.
That's what I believe femininity was. It was always about the nice side of it, and it's not even saying that the dark side is a horrible side, because it's not, but it's about embracing the dark side of our feminine energy to empower us and bring us to that next level. Because I feel like as women, if you are too much in the light feminine energy, you can be taken advantage of. Because I believe that if you are a woman who's always in the light side of your femininity, as well as being able to draw in what you need to through that light feminine energy, it's about maintaining it with the dark feminine energy. And that's with anything. With up, there's down. You can't just have up without having down. You can't have the alpha without the omega. It's the balance, and you need both when it comes to feminine energy. When I tapped into the dark side of feminine energy, I felt like, I don't know, because I feel like with my star sign, I'm an Aries, and I believe in like harvest. Well, I believe in astrology, and I believe that being an Aries and being a fire sign, that we can be quite, we can be quite feisty. But tapping into my dark feminine energy and actually understanding it for what it was or is, it was something so different to what I'm used to. I felt a surge of intensity and rawness, and a deep connection to the primal forces of creation and destruction. And it lies within us all. It's just that a lot of us are scared to accept or to say that they have this side to them. We all have it, but society makes us feel like we can't have this dark side to us. And just having a dark side to us doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just something that we all are. It's just how we are created, but it's knowing how to use it to your advantage and use it in the correct way. So the first part of this video is introducing dark feminine energy. So first of all, let's explore the concept of dark feminine energy. This energy represents the uncharted territory within all of us, the hidden depths that hold immense power and potential. Dark feminine energy is about embracing qualities that may be seen as taboo or shadowed by society norms. When I decided to record this video, I decided to type in Google, what is the definition of dark feminine energy, and this is what it says. Dark feminine energy is a shadow side of the divine feminine, which includes subconscious thoughts, emotional impulses, and primal instincts. As some see dark feminine traits as undesirable or aggressive, they aren't inherently bad or evil. So that is Google's definition of dark feminine energy. Dark feminine energy encompasses intuition, sensuality, and independence, and the ability to confront and transform challenges. So from that statement alone, it's understood why they call it dark feminine energy. So these traits that encompass dark feminine energy are often traits that are not really deemed or liked in women. When you look at challenges or confronting challenges or using intuition, it's something that is a good thing for women. But when you look at society, these are traits that are deemed as against the grain for women. So do you understand, or can you see already why it's seen as the dark feminine energy? It's been named that, but for us women, these traits, when you look at them, can help us being a force to be reckoned with in society. Dark feminine energy is a part of us that is unafraid to delve into the depths of our emotions, to confront our fears, and to tap into the well of inner strength that lies within. By tapping into these qualities, we tap into a wellspring of personal growth, and profound self-awareness. So as you can see, tapping into your dark feminine energy is something that can help you on your journey in a good way, because it helps you to be more self-aware, more open, more forthcoming, saying what you think, saying what you feel, addressing challenges. And that is not a bad thing. It just helps to catapult us to the next steps in our life and to the next level. So let's talk about embracing the shadows. By embracing the shadows of ourselves, we embark on a journey of profound self-awareness, healing and personal growth. It's about acknowledging and accepting the parts of us that have been suppressed or ignored. Through introspection, art and rituals, we can bring these shadows into the light and transform them into catalysts for personal evolution. This is part of self-acceptance and accepting yourself, accepting that all of us have this side to us, accepting that it is just part of being human. Like I said before, a lot of us hide these sides of us because we feel like it's not acceptable. Our partners won't accept it, our families won't accept it, our workplace won't accept it, or just society won't accept it. But the truth is, all of us have this within us and we have to embrace it. One practical tip in expressing your dark feminine energy is to take part in journaling or artistic expression, and doing this by making music, singing, dancing, writing literature, taking part in art. Those are ways to express your thoughts, your feelings through artistic expression. You might not be a musician, as I'm not a musician, but one thing would be good for me or for others could be to write poetry. Through your poetry, you can express yourself, you can let out certain thoughts, certain emotions. Same thing through painting. You can paint and let out how you're feeling through painting, through the lyrics of a song, through writing a book, writing some literature, writing a story. You can express yourself outwardly if journaling isn't for you, because some people find journaling boring. But if you're doing it through art form, then it could be a bit more kind of exciting and invigorating. To be honest, I'm quite artistic. No, am I? I'm creative, but I'm good at drawing little things and stuff. But if I was to decide on one of them practical tips for me, I probably would do poetry. I did like to write when I was younger, and I don't write as much as I used to, but writing will be a good way for me to express and to let out my thoughts and feelings. So the next step we're going to touch on is acknowledging and honouring emotions. And this one's a big one for me because I felt growing up that I wasn't allowed to express myself emotionally, but we'll get to that later on. A vital aspect to embracing the shadows is honouring and acknowledging emotions even when society may label it as negative. Anger, sadness and fear are powerful catalysts for transformation when we allow ourselves to fully experience them. By embracing these emotions and exploring the underlying causes, we can heal and grow from within. It's important to remember that emotions are not to be suppressed or judged, but embraced as valuable messengers guiding us to self-discovery. And I remember growing up and I was very emotional. I've always been a very emotional person from young. I used to cry all the time, and I used to cry if I was watching a film and I got upset or something sad happened. I'd cry if I'd see someone that I care for being hurt. I'd cry if I was being shouted at. I'd cry arguing with my friend or somebody. I'd just burst out crying. That was just me. Yeah, I've always been very emotional, and I've had to learn emotional intelligence along the way. However, I remember growing up and being told off for crying. Like in Jamaican households,
You say, what y'all cry for? I'll be like,
I'm upset.
and the next word would be,
we give you something to cry for.
and you'd be like,
Yeah, you upset me.
but you can't actually say that. But it's like being told off for crying or expressing an emotion kind of made me feel like I had to suppress them. But then what would happen is I'd end up getting frustrated. I'm holding in all these tears that need to be released, but I'm scared to release them because I'm going to get told off for releasing them. So it was just like a catch-22. And I remember recently I was at my mum's house and I was upset about something. I expressed to my mum I was upset about this situation and why I was upset about it. And she asked me, why are you upset? Why are you acting like that for? I'm like, because that's how I feel. That's how the situation has made me feel. And I feel like I have to stay true to myself. I've got to stay true to my feelings. I can't, if you feel a way about something, you feel a way about something, that's just your body responding. to the situation. Like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Obviously, like I said, we can learn to deal with things differently if it's over the top and stuff like that. But basically, that's just how we are made. We can't really help the way that we feel about certain things or how certain things or situations make us feel. So moving on to the last point of this section is cultivating self-love and acceptance. As we navigate the depths of our being, cultivating self-love and acceptance becomes paramount. Embracing the shadows requires acknowledging and accepting the full range of our emotions and experiences. It's about recognising our vulnerabilities and understanding that they are not weaknesses but integral parts of our journey. By accepting self-love and acceptance, we create a nurturing environment for personal growth and transformation. So, as you can see, as we move on this journey of embracing the dark feminine energy, it's not a bad thing. It's more about accepting parts of you, understanding parts of you that you might not have really delved into because of the taboo, so to speak, of it. So I hope that on this journey you can see the importance of dark feminine energy and that it isn't a bad thing. Remember, cultivating self-love and self-acceptance is the key to harnessing dark feminine energy. Celebrate your unique journey, your successes and your challenges, and allow yourself to feel the full range of emotions without judgment. Now let's move on to the last part of this video, which is embodying dark feminine power. It sounds good, doesn't it? Dark feminine power. Let's get it. So first we're going to look into tapping into dark feminine energy. So first of all, let's discuss the importance of tapping into dark feminine energy. This energy is categorized by qualities such as setting boundaries, asserting oneself, and embracing your unique identity and desires. By embodying these qualities, we reclaim our power, as well as step into our authenticity and create a life that aligns with our truest selves. So the next step is setting boundaries and asserting oneself. Embodying dark feminine power involves setting boundaries and asserting oneself. It's about knowing our limits, honouring our needs, and confidently expressing our desires. By setting boundaries, we protect our energy and create space for personal growth and empowerment. When we assert ourselves, we command respect and we create a life that aligns with our true desires and values. To fully embody our dark feminine power, we must embrace shadow work. Engaging in shadow work is crucial for fully embodying dark feminine power, and it involves exploring and integrating parts of ourselves that we suppressed or overlooked. By diving into our shadows, we uncover hidden strengths, vulnerabilities, and passions. By embracing our shadow side, it allows us to become whole and authentic beings, free from societal expectations and limitations. So I hear you ask, how do I start shadow work? So here are a few ways to start shadow work. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you can reflect and dive into your inner world. Begin by acknowledging and accepting all parts of yourself, even the ones that are labelled as negative or undesirable. Remember, shadow work is about embracing the full spectrum of who you are. It's about embracing the whole of you, flaws and all. Next we have journaling, and journaling is a powerful tool for shadow work. Write down your thoughts, emotions and experiences without judgment. Explore recurring themes, childhood memories, and any unsolved issues that may have shaped your beliefs and your behaviours. Allow yourself to feel deeply and honestly as you reflect on these aspects of your life. And for me, I've done this exercise a bit. It's kind of funny how we can block out certain parts of our life, certain parts of our experiences, our childhoods that have really, really played a toll on our lives. And I feel like a lot of us don't go counselling and a lot of us do go counselling. I've never been counselling, but it's something that I've wanted to do. But for the meantime, I've decided to kind of do this shadow work and just see how it helps me. And it has. I've written down the ways that people have made me feel, situations have made me feel, past relationships made me feel, particular people have made me feel. I've written them all down and it helps. It really, really helps to kind of just get it all out. And even if you have to keep on writing it down and burn the piece of paper after, get it out. Shadow work really, really works. Another effective technique is meditation. Through mindfulness and introspection, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without attachments. As you sit in stillness, pay attention to the shadows that arise within you. Allow them to rise and be witnessed without judgment or resistance. This process allows you to bring awareness to the deeper layers of your being, and it's powerful. So give it a try. Meditation and sitting in stillness is something that a lot of people find hard. Some people find it hard to sit within their own thoughts. I know people around me who can't keep still, and I used to think to myself, why are you constantly on the go? Why can't you just sit down in stillness? Why can't you just sit down in quietness in your own company? And it's because they're scared of the thoughts. They're scared of being still and all them thoughts or things that have happened to come back to them. That's what it is. You'll think to yourself, like, I see some people who are so busy, constantly busy. They don't meditate, they don't sit down, they can't just be within their thoughts because bad things or things that have happened to them will just start flooding back and they don't want to experience that, so they choose to be busy. But if you are at a point where you want to deal with that, meditation is the key, as well as the other points that I mentioned. So the next step is supporting and uplifting other women. A crucial aspect of embracing dark feminine power is to uplift and support other women by creating a collective space where the power of dark feminine energy can thrive. We empower each other to fully accept our authentic selves. When we celebrate the success and strength of other women, we contribute to a powerful sisterhood that uplifts and inspires. Remember, embracing our dark feminine energy is not about darkness or negativity. It's about embracing the fullness of who we are as women. So support and uplift other women on this journey, creating a collective space where the power of dark feminine energy can thrive. So, what I'm going to say and what I'm going to finish with is, I invite you to embark on your own journey of embracing dark feminine energy and discovering the profound power that lies within. This is a path of self-discovery, healing and transformation. So what I'm going to ask you to do is share your experiences and insights on harnessing the power of dark feminine energy and write it in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to first and foremost love thyself. And one more thing, tell your mum, your aunt, your sister, your cousin, your niece and even your grandma about this video, about this channel. And that is going to be it from me for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Mwah. Bye.